Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like...
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boat. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few...
I found what I believe is an authentic historian.
Oh, that's... Seems as though we both had success. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything in...
Revelio. Nothing beats a leisurely evening flight.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while. First, let me thank you for what you did in the library. Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not...
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses...
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no... His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander...
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse.
A proper magical education ought to include all...
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught. To be fair, I'm admitted, but you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say...
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo. I swore we'd never live it down.
The blast does heat things up.
You'll get used to it. And Ominous. Haven't been here in some time.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along.
Just let me know when and...
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to...
You said something was missing from what... Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't miss...
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think...
Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack.
A portkey? To Gring...
Well, it's all a bit
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some...
Pity. Didn't think you'd I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blood. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello.
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions. Did you just come from the Undercroft?
That room's called the Undercroft.
Don't lie to me. No one stumble. You breathe a word about this place to anyone. My father is friends with the headmaster.
You needn't threaten me. And Sebastian is a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know... Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Some kind soul help me.
Are you all right? I'm sorry the other students...
That's kind of you. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I bought my gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping... Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles.
Gobstones?
That... People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with Imelda is one of the worst. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them.
Rather an
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you... I'll be back to playing Snake Pit.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical, the potential and power of which will unlock. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to...
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that the trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. and we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young...
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead.
I'll find you at the towers.
Until then, be...
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks.
Wonderful.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps, if Black ever permits, well, with those tasks out of the... Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out.
Glacius.
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
I think you've learned this lesson, but do continue to practice as long as...
Accio.
Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool. I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's law...
Can't we apparate past them?
We could, but more importantly, they've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Nice mushroom stew.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
You should know better than that by now.
Petrificus Totalis.
Look what happens when you don't listen.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time. Something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
Who's that?
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Revelio.
I will draw blood.
Expelliarmus!
Let's get this over. Leviosa. You don't know who you're playing with!
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Saint Bakar's tower.
Hello, Professor.
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper. I'm glad to see that I was correct, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard,
We did not, Professor.
that goblins were aware of my... But if they have also made a connection to this tower, downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will in time. Remember what you...
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's... For the moment, however, you've more...
Yes, sir.
That said, Beak.
I will, sir. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Confringo! These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Incendio! Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. Revelio. Accio. I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues. Expelliarmus! Glacius! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Not making this easy on me. Revelio. Accio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Revelio. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I'll never get used to these floors. Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Glacius! Protego! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Glacius! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio. Revelio. Don't like the look of this. Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Accio! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Confring! Protego! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Glacius! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Revelio! More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has some...
I have, Professor. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts.
Indeed.
I did. I found something that I can't identify.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must... Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do.
Very well.
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a power. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins, they also encountered a powerful...
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the...
We shall defer to you. Now then, there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, for now, tell me...
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more. I will be honest,
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a...
Well, it's worth a try.
My studies.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient man. If I am correct, and I usually am...
Thank you, sir. Revelio. I should ask Sirona at the Three Brook.